Sunday afternoon. One man is walking toward the 18th hole with a lead he knows could vanish in a matter of seconds because the man chasing him is the best golfer in the world, Scottie Scheffler. And yet, every time the crowd shouts that name, something strange happens. He hears it, and he lets it slide right past him. He is 21 years old. He has been a professional for 24 days, and he is about to do something nobody saw coming. The story doesn't start in Minnesota. It starts decades earlier, far from the cameras. Jackson Koivun was born in San Jose, California in 2005. As a teenager, his family moved to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, a town better known for basketball than golf. But it was here, on courses most people have never heard of, that one of the most dominant amateur careers in modern golf history began to take shape. For most junior players, the teenage years are about getting noticed. For Koivun, it was about something else entirely, becoming impossible to ignore. When Koivun picked a college, he picked Auburn, and over the next 3 years, he did something no player in the program's history had ever done: 11 wins, the most of any player in Auburn history and a number that ranks him among the top 7 in all of NCAA history. In 2024, he was unstoppable. He won the SEC championship, he finished runner-up at the NCAA individual championship, and he did something that had never happened before. He swept all 4 major college golf awards in a single season: the Haskins, the Nicklaus, the Hogan, and the Mickelson. 4 trophies, 1 season, 1 player. This spring, he repeated the feat in an even rarer way, becoming the first player ever to win all 3 major National Player of the Year awards twice. And in February 2026, in his final year at Auburn, he set an NCAA record that still stands today: back-to-back rounds of 62 10 under par, something no college player in history had ever managed over 36 holes. He won that tournament at 19 under par, breaking Auburn's 54-hole scoring record by 7 strokes, while setting an SEC record almost nobody thought was possible. For 56 weeks, he sat at world number 1 in the amateur rankings, the 3rd longest run in the history of that ranking. He had nothing left to prove at the college level.
He is so low maintenance. His swing is so awesome. He's a great putter. He's got the whole total package.
This is the part of the story that says the most about who Jackson Koivun really is. In 2025, he crossed the threshold for PGA Tour University Accelerated, the program that hands the best college players a direct ticket to the PGA Tour. He had it. He could have left. He chose to stay. He returned to Auburn for his junior season, and instead of resting on what he'd already achieved, he added 22 more points to the program, finishing with 42 points total, more than double what's required for a tour card. It's a decision fewer and fewer players make in today's game, where the money and opportunity on tour pull players away earlier than ever. Koivun chose instead to build a foundation so complete that when he finally turned pro, there would be no doubt left. Summer 2026, he made the leap. The first few weeks weren't a fairy tale. He fought through Monday qualifying, missed the cut at the John Deere Classic in Illinois, then found his footing with a tie for 10th at the ISCO Championship in Kentucky. No drama, no headlines, just a young man learning the rhythm of a new level. Then came Minnesota. TPC Twin Cities, late July 2026. Only his 3rd start as a professional. Saturday changed everything. Koivun shot 10 under par, a 61, setting a tournament record in the process. His back 9 that day, a 28, was the best 9 holes ever posted in the event's history. Suddenly, he sat at 20 under par, and an entire golf world was learning his name. Sunday was the real test, and the test was named Scottie Scheffler. The world number 1 started 5 groups ahead of him and came charging with a round of 63, one of the best rounds anyone played all week. Every time Scheffler climbed the leaderboard, Koivun could hear it from the crowd. That name over and over, a reminder that the lead could disappear at any moment. It didn't. Koivun answered with a closing round of 66, 5 under par, finishing the tournament at 25 under par overall, a new tournament record, 3 strokes clear of Scheffler. He became the 4th rookie winner on tour this season. He'd made just 10 prior tour starts as an amateur. And yet, there he stood, with a check for more than $1.5 million and a jump of over 100 spots in the FedEx Cup standings. from outside the projected cut line to inside the group that matters, with 2 regular season events left. Here's why this story shouldn't be read as a lucky break. This wasn't a player who surprised himself. This was a player whose resume already said he was built for this. 56 weeks as the best amateur in the world, 11 college wins, records that had stood untouched for decades, and a decision to spend an extra year in college specifically to be even more ready when it mattered. Golf has seen young players come and go, but rarely has anyone arrived with a foundation this complete, technically, mentally, and in terms of pure results, as Jackson Koivun.
You know, there's thousands and thousands of PGA Tour pros. What do you feel like separated you from the rest of them?
Well, the first thing you do is the same thing you're doing right now, is you go win.
When he held off the pressure of the best player in the world in only his 3rd start as a pro without blinking, that wasn't luck. That was proof that everything that came before actually meant something. The question is no longer whether Jackson Koivun can compete with the best in the world. The question is how long it takes before he is the best in the world. 21 years old, 24 days as a pro on the day it all started. This is only chapter 1. Somewhere on the schedule, the next major is already being set up. The next leaderboard is already being built. And whatever week that turns out to be, there is now a very real chance that Jackson Koivun's name is sitting near the top of it. Because that's the difference between a good story and a great one. Good stories end with the win. Great ones end with everyone in the field suddenly aware of exactly who they're playing against from now on. Scottie Scheffler didn't lose to a kid who got hot for 1 week. He lost to someone who spent his whole life getting ready for that week, and who now knows for certain that he belongs. Jackson Koivun didn't turn pro to see if he could compete on the PGA Tour. He turned pro to find out how far there really is to go. And on a Sunday in Minnesota, in front of the whole golf world, he got his first answer. Not far at all.